Boom. Alright, what's up you guys? It's Royce Jacob. Welcome back to the channel. In this video, I want to talk to you about why I still believe double digits, $10 plus, are on the horizon for both Mana and Sand as we close out the year of 2021. I know things have been a bit tough lately in terms of price action in the wake of greater market volatility, and some of you may be feeling a bit dismayed at the moment, but if that's the case, I just want to remind you guys that this Metaverse trend is still so early, and even if we do see more short-term downside, the bright side is that you get to pick up more of one of your favorite Metaverse tokens at a discounted rate, okay? So I will talk to you guys, of course, in this video about why I remain bullish from both a technical and fundamental perspective. Short-term, again, the technicals, the charts have been feeling a bit bearish to many of you, but when you look at some of the patterns that are in play right now, things are looking very bullish. A lot of you know what we're going to be talking about just looking at the chart that's sitting in front of us. So, of course, we will talk technicals in terms of Mana and Sand. Take a look at Decentraland first and then move on to Sandbox after that. In terms of video breakdown, we'll just kick off the video straight up by taking a look at Mana on the charts and talking price action technicals with this one. Talk to you guys about my upside price targets right now and why we're on such strong support at the moment. And after that, we will jump into Sandbox. But I do have some articles that I want to share with you guys and read over with you prior to jumping in. So after Mana on the charts, we will take a look at these two articles. The first of which is a plot of virtual land that went for 4.3 mil in the Sandbox, the most expensive Metaverse property sale ever. So this is huge, you guys. Again, the technicals look great right now, if I'm being honest. Although it seems sketch once again, the technicals look good, but of course we do have to wrap in some fundamentals as well. The macro trend of the Metaverse, once again, is still so young. We are still in the early innings, at least in my opinion. I think 2022 is going to be massive for the Metaverse, and we got to talk about the fundamentals, okay? Keep you guys posted on what's actually going on in these assets, in these ecosystems that we're so bullish on in terms of the token itself, okay? So we'll read over this, and then I felt this was super appropriate. I love the image that this publication used in the background of this mega yacht. Okay, so mega yacht sold for $650K, and the Metaverse becomes most expensive NFT in Sandbox virtual world. So this is super cool, you guys. I was not surprised at all because it's the freaking crypto NFT space. No numbers really shock me anymore, if I'm being honest, but it's pretty cool. And again, this tied in perfectly to the Waves fam. Okay, so we'll take a look at this as well prior to jumping into Sandbox on the charts. But before we do any of that, you guys, please give the video a like if you do go on to gain value from it today. If you still believe Mana and Sand will see double digits, will see $10 plus by 2022, please give the video a like. Let me know in the comments down below why you believe that, and hey, if it's higher than that, what are your price targets by 2022? And please, if you're not subscribed yet, subscribe to the channel. If you're new around here, help your boy get to 50K. Check that box off the list. So again, you guys, that's the shout outs. Of course, if you do want to know exactly how I'm trading Sandbox and Mana personally, when I'm buying the dip, when I'm taking profits, converting to plays like Render, Audius, etc., check out my complete portfolio, daily newsletter. I do also send out daily updates on Decentraland and some Metaverse plays as well in this. So $15 a month, $40 for every 3 months. It means a lot if you guys check that out. I think it's worth it. I'm biased, but if you're not signed up yet, what are you doing? That link's down below. Again, really means a lot if you guys check that out. And 50% off. Exclusive access to the Waves Discord channel. The beautiful thing about this, I hop in here every trading day, talk shop with you guys, do some Q&A, but the real value here, you guys, is the Waves fam, is the community, all the mods, everyone who's active in there. It's a very solid community, and I'm just so freaking proud of what we've built there. So it's not just for me, I'm just a small part of this. The community is really what you're getting here, and you can use code HOLIDAY50 for 50% off. It's the first time I've given a discount this significant, and I probably won't do it again. So this is going to be active till the end of the month or till Christmas. Maybe Christmas I'll shut this off. So if you guys are interested in joining the exclusive, the diamonds that are the Waves Discord fam, go check this out. That link is down below as well. It means a lot if you guys check that out. And again, I do believe that these truly bring you value. Obviously, it's good for me too. This is a business, but I truly do believe these two products bring you value. And again, it's a win-win situation. So it means a lot if you guys check that out. If not, no worries. Let's dive into Mana, talk about why this looks so bullish from a short-term perspective. So you guys all know what we're seeing here. Let's kick it off shorter term, and then we'll kind of zoom out, talk a little more macro, okay? In terms of price, in terms of time horizon, I should say. Price targets and time horizons. I'm not going to go past December like 31st, 2021. Just going into 2022. I don't want to go further into 2022. We'll cross those bridges when we get to them. I think 2022 is going to be amazing for the metaverse. But in terms of this month, the month of December, I'll tell you guys what I'm thinking. Okay, so short term. You guys can see this right, is what all of you are looking at. Boom, bull flag. So bull flag is in play on the short term. Bull flag, parabolic move up, followed by a descending triangle. We're finding a very, very strong base around this previous high on the current uptrend. So the current uptrend, I would say, since the breakout of the initial bull flag right here, the second wave, the initiation of this second wave, just a series, classic series of higher highs and higher lows. Boom, high, low, higher high, higher low, higher high, and we're still setting in a higher low on this very, very strong floor, which was a previous ceiling as that previous high that we set on November 19th, right here around 435, 440 bucks. Previous high coming perfectly into play once again as a new base, as a new floor, and really as the base of the descending triangle of this bull flag. So when you guys are watching this, like when I first started trying to record the videos, because I do one take, you guys, scuff the intro like probably like 8 to 10 times every single recording. Just a little insight into the workings of the Waves YouTube channel. This was right down here, and it's so gratifying to see that in the short term it bounced perfectly off this base. I've had this baseline drawn forever, and it's not like that's crazy. Again, touch point here, touch point here. These previous highs, boom, like validated these previous highs as a new floor. Over here, touch point, touch point, touch point, touch point, and this is a very strong floor where we're at right now, and it's very gratifying to see that we just bounced off of that. Now the macro is a bit strange at the moment. You guys know, like the COVID variant, the Omicron variant, or Omicron variant. It's kind of a tongue twister, right? Not really, but it's just a weird word. The Omicron variant, you guys know what I'm talking about, is stirring up the pot a little bit. It's found in the US. That's kind of spooking some people. There's just general volatility in there. A lot of retail investors are worried that they're not going to be able to buy their ladies and family Christmas presents, which is completely understandable. But again, you guys, even in the wake of, so in the worst case scenario, say things do lock down again. I personally don't believe that's going to happen. I think it would be foolish for any country to actually initiate a lockdown again. That's just my opinion. If that was to happen, that's more and more bullish news from a fundamental perspective for the metaverse. If everyone's inside, that's the lockdowns are what initiated the exponential growth of tech in the metaverse in the first place. So the fact that the metaverse plays are falling on COVID news is very counterintuitive, and that's actually what leads me to believe that a lot of what we're seeing right now is not rational. It's just a lot of fear in the air. So just keep that in mind, you guys. And that's the fundamental. That's my fundamental take. The same thing, the same principles apply to Sandbox. But from a technical perspective, we got the short-term bull flag. You guys know that's my favorite pattern in the game, the bull flag. We are on the second wave. We're coming also like on top of the strong base. We're pretty much testing the line of support on this ascending channel. So boom, touch point here at the base right here, touch point here, creating the line of support on this very nice and parallel ascending channel, which is very satisfying to see. So we have a lot of support right here, you guys. It's very unlikely to me that we fall below 435. And hey, by the time you guys watch this, we only have, I mean, maybe 12 more hours until we come to the tip. The absolute resolution of the descending triangle on this bull flag. So let's hope by the time a lot of you guys watch this, we see a breakout. If that has happened, if we start making our way up to test this line of resistance, which I think is the next stop, say we break out of this December 4th. Of course, you guys, the price targets are completely dependent on when these when the trend lines are hit. So say December 8th, about a week from now. If we do choose to test the top side of resistance, that would take us to 612. If we do see $6 plus and break the previous high we set back here November 24th, I think it is off to the race, and I think that will initiate the parabolic rally up to $10 plus, okay? So that is Mana. Let's take a look at these articles, and then we'll close it out with sand on the charts, okay? So Republican, we'll just read through these guys, and then we'll move into the mega yacht, all right? Republican Realm just bought land in the Sandbox Metaverse for a record 4.3 mil. The Wall Street Journal reported the virtual land developer purchased the Metaverse property from video game developer Atari. The deal highlights growing interest in the real estate set in the Metaverse, which holds the potential to generate $1 trillion a year in revenue. I mean, truly seems like the global GDP. Think about the global GDP. I have no idea what that number is. Go Google it. You can find it. But this is, and I'm not saying by any means the metaverse is going to replace the real world. I mean, personally, I don't even spend that much time in the metaverse. You guys, I'm a trader. I spot trends and I capitalize on those trends and try to make real world money a lot of times off those trends. But I mean, the metaverse is here, you guys. Gaming gaming and the amount of time kids are spending on Fortnite, Roblox is a glance into the future of this. So that's why it's very important to understand this is still so early. And although we will see likely short-term volatility, the longevity of these is insane. And I do personally plan on holding the far majority of my mana and sand over the coming decade or so, because it only makes sense that as the metaverse appreciates, or as the metaverse gains popularity and just more and more people become involved, obviously that will the bigger the ecosystem, the larger the economy will become, okay? And therefore, the larger the currency of that economy will become, and that is the tokens that are mana and sand. Okay, let's read through this guy, Mega Yacht with the beautiful, there we go, waves background, it's mirrored. So, in the Sandbox virtual gaming world, a Mega Yacht has been sold for a whopping 650 racks. Part of the Metaverse, this virtual luxury ship is called the Metaflower Super Mega Yacht. Metaflower, it's a solid name. Featuring 2 helipads, hot tubs, and a DJ booth, among other lavish facilities. Guarantee it's Art Basel in Miami right now. I want it to go so bad, honestly, but got to be here for you guys. I was just on vacay. I'm going back again in like a couple of weeks, so I got to base that a little bit. But if you guys are at Art Basel, let me know. Cheers you from here. But it'll be interesting to see who the first DJ to actually play on the Metaflower is going to be. Among other lavish facilities, with this purchase, the Metaflower Yacht has become the most expensive non-fungible token NFT to have been sold in the Sandbox, a virtual world built on Ethereum blockchain to allow other players to gather digital collectibles, yada yada yada. You guys know what Sandbox is, okay? So once again, from a fundamental perspective, bullish. This is all bullish, you guys, and it's just like Nike just had a partnership, or Adidas just bought a plot in Sandbox not too long ago. I mean, this virtual land, this is the record, but the week before this, I believe Decentraland set the record. So there is just so much hype and so much momentum, and more importantly, institutional adoption and legacy adoption, which is what initiated the cryptocurrency rally a year ago. That is what makes me believe, I keep saying this, but it's what I believe, so I'll keep repeating it to you guys, that this is what cryptocurrency was in 2017, what Ethereum was to like DeFi in 2017. Again, bought Ether 36 bucks early 2017, March, April 2017. It is now, as you guys know, 4,500 at 4,200, whatever it's at right now. But I think these have the potential to be the next wave. This is the next macro trend, you guys, and I just couldn't be more stoked about, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, maybe $100 one day. I think that'll be a little further down the line, maybe a couple of years down the line, but triple digits over the next 5 to 10 years for both of these would not surprise me at the very least. So keep those hands strong, you guys. Again, short-term volatility presents opportunities if you choose to take them. Let's close it out with sand on the charts. Sand is looking a little sketch here. So right now, okay, we'll go right there because that's what a lot of investors are looking at, and we did just pretty much bounce off that, okay? A lot of times, you guys, you can see how I moved that down a little bit. You see how I was right there. That's kind of my conservative. I like drawing all my trend lines conservatively. You see, I don't count that absolute top. That was weird. All right, sorry about that, guys. Little trip out there. But anyway, you guys can see how I don't use these absolute tops, and I like to use I like to have at least 2 to 3 touch points when I'm drawing my trend lines. But it's crypto, and pretty much all crypto investors, all crypto traders do look at absolute tops like that, okay? I just do a couple touch points to be more conservative and try to stay one step ahead. But realistically, this is the trend line most people are going to be looking at. Regardless, this is also, Sandbox is also printing a bull flag. So bull flag typically is going to be a parabolic move up like this right here, like we just saw in Mana, but followed by a descending triangle, which is a line down, a strong line of support. What we're seeing here is a parabolic move up followed by a bullish pennant formation. So bullish pennant, symmetrical triangles. Symmetrical triangle is a bullish pennant when it's going up. Okay, so a lot of times, most of the time, in the world of technical patterns, symmetrical triangles will usually resolve themselves in the direction of the overall trend. So obviously the trend here is upside. We are in a bull market, and usually in bull markets, symmetrical triangles are called bullish pennants because they resolve to the upside. So in the case that this really kind of stretches and plays out, where would this come to the absolute tip? So we'll just call it right there, you guys. If this does just kind of trade within this symmetrical triangle formation for the next few days, this would resolve perfectly on like December 5th or 6th. So maybe Sandbox trades sideways for a little bit, but again, this is a pretty Pretty textbook bull flag as well. It doesn't need to be a descending triangle. It can also be this bullish pennant symmetrical triangle following a parabolic move up. It's kind of the same principle. So Sandbox looks good. Again, Sandbox, from a more technical perspective, does have a little more easy to read trend lines in place. So December 10th, over the next week and a half or so, if we do break out of this, if we do see another rip up, that'll take a Sandbox rater to about 10.90, 11 bucks, which plays into the narrative of double digits. Okay, so we'll call the video right there, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, let me know in the comments down below what your price targets for Mana and Sand are. If you're excited, if you have been bagging up, if you've just been doubling down on your position over the correction we've seen over the past few days, let me know. Respect if that's the case, and whatever you guys want to talk about, throw that down below. If you're still watching, I appreciate you, and I'll catch you guys downstairs in the comments. So until next time, always remember, take action, make waves. Peace, guys.